welcome back all subscribers, welcome anyone new online. King of the Jungle, I'm King Solomon, for entertainment purpose only. Carl, Champion D, but I am the undisputed champion life, I am the king life, that's the truth. Go with that. Also the lion. Okay, let's get to it. When I'm guided to do this, and this is old school, this is from Italy. They don't even, it's very hard to get these. You can get it in Little Italy. I don't know, my mom got it for me on one of her trips because she's interpreter for State Department. Well, so she would, interpret all the time. And, she would always bring really cool. And I love it. To me, this is priceless because this has so many memories. The cup is a little cafecito shot to you, wherever you are around the world. And I'm guided to do this. And these are my earphones for sleeping. They're the Bose. I don't even know. Why do I have to get into the very name? Well, I'm not going to get them free up. Well, whatever. Let's just take a deep breath. Here's a cafecito to you, wherever you are around the world. And great King Solomon, great luck and blessings. And I'm going to be honest. Excuse not the shave. I'm about to take a shower before I jump into the shower. Happy Sunday. And as I could say from the King of Life, every second, every minute millisecond, don't take it for granted at all. You all know the story. Anyone new, as many videos, why, and Carl Tiffany on Instagram. This is what the REIKI Master Shaman that come through me from different Mayan, all different centers. I didn't ask for this, it just happened. They want you to know that yes, there's going to be challenging people in your way. There's going to be people that, excuse me, that hate on you. There's going to be people that love on you. That's beautiful. There's going to be people that you thought were your friends. Then you find out they're acquaintances. So don't make that mistake. My dad taught me that a long time ago when I was little. Don't make that mistake of thinking they're your true friend with an acquaintance. Don't make that mistake, because you'll pay for it. How do I mean? By overextending, overgiving, over whatever it is for you. This is what I want to convey. If you get nothing from this video, let's talk about it. The Secret, whatever, that famous movie, yeah, they made a lot of money, yeah, that was a great story, that's beautiful, right? There's missing ingredients in there, and they do that on purpose, which to me, that's pretty sick. Why would you, just because they wanted more cash, that's pretty sick, but whatever, I'm not going to get into that. Before you even knew of any of that, okay? When I was 5, my dad gave me that frequency. I didn't notice at the time. He read Think and Grow Rich, but he said, son, if I would have applied it, we would have been more wealthy. But we were upper middle class. We never hurt. We got to go for 2 weeks because of my mom's travel to Hilton in 2006, I believe, in the Hawaiian village over there. Is that to brag? No, absolutely not. It's to be grateful for the blessing. And then when I was in California, this is true, this is getting vulnerable, I used to have I never need sympathy, and I've never been a victim, and never been a victim, and never will be a victim in my life. My dad taught me that. But this is what it was. Over here, you had the porta cat, you can see the scar there. See, ain't no BS over here, this book of very truth. Had the porta cat out. Still in California, in the sun and all that, and I still made the best of it. What am I gonna do? This bitch about, I got a line hanging out, 24 hours a day, and what am I gonna do, bitch about? No. I dance, I still dance on the beach, still enjoy myself. Why? Because life is no one knows about it. No one lives the life they plan. Let's keep that real. Nobody does. There's nobody on earth. Nobody. That's what makes life beautiful. That's what makes it amazing. That's what makes it great. I know I'm a rare breed. A man that says his word and does what he says. That's genuine. That is a faithful, honest man. And if you want, I know it sounds crazy, but you have to get into this frequency like this. You want a woman or man, or same sex, whatever is for you. That's your preference. No, that doesn't matter. You have to get in that frequency. What is that? What is that woman embodying? What is that man embodying? What are the characteristics? For example, Spirit will use me for example. I'm faithful. I got my word. I will not bail on you when the tough times. I'll be right there to lift you up. When you have a crying moment from a family loss, I'll be right there. I'm not that kind of guy. So if you want that kind of guy or woman, I know this because it works. You script it every day. Blue pen, in one ear, out the other. It's an energetic thing. I learned that from a mentor. Right, cursive scripting every day, a journal. And if you're not feeling good, put those thoughts in cursive. And I'm not going to get into it. Why you think they took learning on phonics out of the school? Well, we're not going to get into it. They were seeing so much results. They didn't like that. Let's just not get into it. Digress. What I'm saying is, just when you look at the sky, just simple as that. When you look at the sky, there's no limit to the sky. There's no limit to the sun, putting on the trees to grow. But you need the rain as well. Rain element. And the fire is as well, because when you're out in the nature, when you're camping, I like camping, I love that stuff. You put that fire, you need to do that to cook, right? But not everyone, hear this, really hear this, really hear this, really hear this. Anyone new on channel? I'm a true prophet. When you feel this, when you know this, when you really have a deep relationship with yourself, true love with yourself, it might trigger a lot of people, women and men. You're not going to need all of these different options and different to make you feel good, because you feel good in yourself you don't need that. And if that's what their journey is, to go have multiple options, but let's keep it real. The reason why that I know, because I've been that player when I was young. I understand that, but I grew up and evolved into something where I wanted something better for my life. What I can say is this from fact. When a guy or a woman has multiple options, they've been hurt so bad by that guy or that woman from when it was past, could even be way past, that they said, I'll never feel that pain again. So when that guy or that girl gets too close, boom, they cut it off and they go to the next one. But the one thing they're not seeing is that it never was that woman. It was never that guy. It was always in here. You're not even dealing with the wounds. I know I'm healed. I'm whole. When you say that, I finally done that. So don't get caught in the healing trap where you got to heal. There comes a point when you will know, does that mean that I still don't have to do work? No, of course, I always still got to do inner work. But I look at the demons aside from past, from might even be from way back to generations, from way back, my family lineage. And I deal with them and I say, okay, Jesus inside of me, whatever for you, God, Buddha, whatever it is for you. Lord Shiva, whatever. Siddhi Yanta, Kali Kali. And Archangel Mike protecting this video. It's sad that I have to say that, but this is YouTube. That's what it is. Yeah, okay, thank you. And just forgot anything they wish that is not of the light and is ill touching, they get that instant karma. It's spiritual warfare out here. People don't realize that if you're really of the light, but you're going to have to be dark aspects too. Because you can't have the dark without the light. But you're going to have to look at those dark pieces of you. Not everyone's going to look at that. You're going to have to feel that pain. Cry it out. Like another mentor, it's beautiful. Like he said, let it come down. Let the magic flow out. It's true when those tears come out. But you don't judge the emotions. Don't judge it. Because I know you're looking at it. All my trauma, all of that stuff that I've been through, I healed that because I'm not attached to that story anymore. When you're not attached to that story cannot exist. When you decree and declare it, I'm commanding, I am forcing this in the unconscious sometimes. I'll do it for the collective. All of that is not of your higher good, for whatever it is for you, like, I don't know, you got big dreams. There's a reason why those big dreams, don't share it with everyone, because there's a lot of dream killers out there. I hate to say it. You're gonna have to, even in your family, just shut up about it. Once it manifests, they can hate all they want. They're hating. If they're hating, they don't love themselves. When you become content in your own mind, your own being, your own source, your own energy, when you really are happy that you reflect that sun, I'm sending the sun, I'm sending the sun, I'm sending the sun. When you do that, you will have anything you want, but you cannot let limitations short it. Say this, it worked. I look away from every downward appearance of lack. I look away from that. I see myself in the abundance of all good. I see the collective in the abundance of all good. Established in the abundance of all good. Blessings and miracles and great, amazing blessings that are yours by divine right that could not manifest in the past are manifesting through me as a vessel for you. So it is, cannot be otherwise. Thank you, Father. I'm not a hypocrite about money like a lot of people. Because you love money in its place, that you'll see great things in life. Because the religious structures, all of that, that's fine, whatever. Yeah, I do use some from the Roman Catholic, like Madonna Pompeii, St. Dominic. This thing right here, I don't know, hopefully you can see that. Madonna Pompeii, St. Dominic, St. Catherine. See, this is old school. This is way back. This was generation from my dad, from his mom and dad, handed to him, to hand to me, and I hand to. And he's done miracles. So yes, but the thing is, the religion part of it, like, and anyone that's Catholic, that's your business. You want to follow that, that's fine. Not over here. I learned from that. Because you think about, like, to me, the sky, everywhere, God is everywhere. It's through people, through places, through circumstances, through events. But remember this. Never be the nice guy or the nice girl. No, that dies. Kind, different. Kind, healthy boundaries. They don't respect that, boom, you know what to do. You have to leave them where they are. Not everyone's going to love your joy. Not everyone's going to love your good. It's going to actually bother a lot of people. Why? Because you look at this world, I'd say 9 out of 10 people are looking, oh man, I got another job. Why? Because they're not living their dream. They gave up on it. They're just like, this is it. But remember that dreamers create this world. They do. Whatever you want. I know it's tricky to feel the feeling. See, especially, am I feeling? You feeling what I'm saying right here? Are you feeling this? As a genuine person, I don't like that thing in what's it called? Law of attraction, whatever the hell whatever it is. That's another made up structure that they created, but whatever. Okay? Act as if, because I'm a genuine person and that feels fake, right? I don't know if you have anyone feeling that. So what I say is, instead of that, I picture myself in the movie. And I'm the main attraction, baby. It's your movie. Don't let no one else be the side attraction. You're not the side attraction. You're the main. Whoever told you that you weren't good enough or that you couldn't do that, that's because they didn't want to do it. They didn't want to do that work. So they want you not to do it. But this is your life at the end. I'm creating trendsetters. I'm not creating followers on this channel. That's why this channel doesn't have as a big following as the others. It's fine. It will happen when it needs to happen. But also, I'm going to tell you, if you're trying to be relevant in comment with a negative comment or some stupid comment, it's going to be deleted. So don't waste your time. You can if you want, but it's going to be deleted. Because I keep this community, might be small, and if you guys are interested in doing a meet and greet, I would love to do that. I've been in event planning for 20 years experience. I saw my sister, so I know how to do events that are amazing and perfect and great, and I know how to do all that. Because I learned from my sister. An entrepreneur, my dad was an entrepreneur. Well, my dad wasn't, but his brother was an entrepreneur. It's in the family, and his father was an entrepreneur, came from Italy, and this is a fact. His father was going to play professional soccer in Italy. He just got the contract. He tore up the contract my dad taught me. And he says, no, I need to go to Brooklyn to start a butcher business. Who put that in there? Well, his father generation was a butcher. And I don't know if you saw in the other video where I was wearing the ring. You could go back on the right-hand side, the ring. That ring was only handed down. This is just what it is. It's hypothetical because I know what's going on. This ring that they gave me on the right-hand side, there's no accident that it fits me perfect. And my dad's wedding ring fits me perfect. So when I get married, I already got my wedding ring down. But it's not about that. What is it? What is that saying? That's tradition. That's old world tradition. A lot of people don't have that. I have high morals. A lot of people don't have that anymore. That's like something that I would love to bring that back. And fellas, man, if you got a nice woman, you haven't showed her in a while, go to that store, buy that rose, and just give her that rose, or a dozen roses, whatever it is. Or candy, whatever, her favorite candy, whatever is her favorite, to show her that you appreciate her, that you love her. Because you don't show that enough, eventually they're going to go somewhere. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not no BS over here. People might like BS. Well, then go to another channel. Life is what are you making it? I could have made my life. My dad, thank God, he was from Brooklyn, Bay Ridge, and he taught me that. He said, yeah, your cards were dealt shitty. I'm not going to lie. But what are you going to do with that hand you were dealt? You're going to get the straight flush? You're going to get the blackjack? Or are you going to get... Are you going to be a little... He said it like this. Are you going to be the little bitch in the corner sitting there crying? No, we don't raise bitches. We raise warriors. We're king of the jungles over here. This is what we do. That's what leaders do. Not everyone's going to love you when you come to that point in your life when not everyone loves you. Not everyone's going to be with you. Not everyone can go where you're going. Because you got great things to do in this life. It's short, though. I don't know about tomorrow. I know I'm here right now with you. Inspiring you for greatness. Inspiring you for whatever you want in your life. And on Earth Day yesterday, I had a reading in person. I'm not going to get into who it was. But she was correct on that. Some things didn't resonate. Like, I've not been a victim, so I don't know if she got that from some other place and brought it in. But that's fine. That's not my business. But this is what it is. She was correct. Oh, I see you volunteer. Doesn't mean I have to go volunteer in the super. No, if I wanted to, I could. No, not that. But around the neighborhood yesterday, and it was Earth Day. I had no idea it was Earth Day. I see. This is very rich over here. It has its own police force. I mean, in its own neighborhood. Okay, that's how rich it is. And these houses are a million. We're not even going to talk how many million and all that stuff. But what am I doing when I'm walking around there? I'm saying, oh, they can have that. I can have that too. Do I have to have that? No, I don't have to have that. It's just that's the abundance frequency. Is everything in life perfect? Heck no. You've known this. When you meet the right one for you, it might be like, oh, not a perfect. There's never a perfect time. There's never going to be a perfect time. Never. Because that's the point of it. I learned this. You look for love, whatever it is. Because a lot of people are frequency on love. That's beautiful. You're not going to find that. It's the truth. I know that because when I found stuff that wasn't about Basuda, wasn't good. But then it's not that they were Basuda. I was being Basuda too because I wasn't valuing myself. I was being Basuda too because I wasn't valuing myself. You are valued. Yes, you went through horrific things. I've seen a lot of stuff that's happened to you guys in the country, but I'll keep it private because you don't want that out there. I understand. But you've been through stuff. Traumas. I'm not triggering anyone. Sexual abuse by people that was even in family that you thought were close to you. And I'm not trying to trigger anyone, man. I'm just sending a little solution out there. Remember, remember who you are, because who you are is already greatness. It's already spectacular. It's already a king or queen. But till you find that royalty, that is intangible, you can't even, you could feel it, but you can't taste it, you can't see it. Like the isness inside, in the being. You know, when you're in that state, you feel you're not worried about nothing. You cleared the mind, you're in that state, right? Of the isness. Can you touch the isness? No. Can you see the isness, that home in there? No. What can you do? You can feel the home in there, in the heart. That's all. And when you feel that, man, I would suggest do what you want. Meditation does work. Do it. It's simple though. It doesn't have to be like this. Om Buddha, I'm over there in the monk. No, that's a different whole level. That that level, man. God bless all them. But that's their calling. But for most people in this world, like a 2-minute sending love out, appreciate out to the universe. Sending high-vibing people out to the universe. I send divine love to the universe. Because I send divine love, I get divine love back. It's simple. Sending hate back, hate out there, you're going to get hate back. What do you think you're going to get? You ain't getting the love back. Simple. The mind dismissed that. Because you want to know, how did they make all these little lines on here? How did they do? No, it's simple. But that's why the ego don't like simple. Let's keep it real. The ego don't like simple. Ego like, let me just sit over here. Yeah. Okay, Spirit has a good for it. Let me just sit over here. Oh, the ego. A lot of your ego is still holding on like this, But I'm not saying to get rid of the ego completely. Can it be done? I believe it can with the enlightened masters that I've seen. Yes. But not everyone will do that. But when you say, okay, come on, ego, we're doing it like this. My higher self is coming to the ego. You can come healthily. Cool. And some people understand what I'm saying right now. And some people are not in that journey long enough to understand it. And that's fine. Come back to this video in a year, 6 months, whatever it is. You understand. I was always been the underdog. I was always laughed at. The kids in school always tried to pick on me. Oh, but then what did I do? I became friends with the popular people. And I didn't even try. I didn't care. I just be my authentic self. Then I got friends with the people that were nerdy too. I was friends there. And I was friends with the ones that no one would play with because they were weird and etc. And now that guy is making so much money over there, and he was always wanting to go to Florida Gators, that school, whatever that school was. And he made himself super successful. So remember that. Sometimes the kids that were in school were the ugly, and in school I wasn't known for the best day. I'm just going to say, in school I'm not proud of it, but you know, I was the party, if you understand what I'm saying right there. I'm not going to get into it. I would go to different parties, drop off stuff. That's all I'm going to say. Am I proud of that? No, I'm not proud of that. That's just what it was. But I was making, at that time, thousands of dollars a day, cash. But what can I say about that? It wasn't in the right way. So, to be real, don't do that. Do it in a legal way, an investment, whatever, because I learned from experience that's not the way. Hey, you could do what you want. I'm just saying what it is. Like, don't get caught up in when you see the rap videos, you see the cars, you see the women, you see all the clothes. They're not showing you the part where that man now is in prison for all the shit he did, or someone took his life. They're not showing that part. Because they're in that cycle trap, and they want you to be in there. Did you hear that? They're in that cycle trap, whatever it is. Overthinking, overanalyzing. Remember, fear is not even real, but you make it real when you put that much energy intense, then bam, oh, manifest in your world. And I've been fearless my whole life because I have to be. I didn't have a choice. It's either you be fearless and you warrior on and you soldier on, or you die. That's the option I had. And I chose to live. I'm grateful that God has me my purpose. It took a long time to get here. Yeah, it's a weird life purpose of sending people great luck and King Solomon great luck and blessing. That's a weird purpose. But it is what it is. People can love it, people can hate it. And I don't even understand why people would hate it. You're just getting blessing and unexpected money and unexpected blessing. Hey, but that's not my business. What is my business is to, even if I'm talking to one person this gets through to, it doesn't even have to be a lot. And that's the blessing right there. When you look at all these blessings, if you can, walk around St. Jude. This is real right here, because I've done it and I've lived there and I know I'm a St. Jude kid. Walk around there and look at all those kids smiling, and they have a tube hanging out here, or they lost all their hair. They know they're gonna die. But they're still smiling. That hurts my heart to see that. If you don't have a sick kid, if you were blessed with kids that are not sick, you don't even know what a blessing. I can't even imagine what my mom and dad went through, and my sister, my family, and my cousins, my loved ones, my friends. I can't even imagine. So if you have that, that's the biggest blessing there. You still have your parents alive. That's the biggest blessing. Spend more time with them if you can. If it's a repairable relationship. If it's not, then send a good, in a meditation, good thought, a good prayer, good energy, whatever it is. And some people, you're going to understand you can't. And that's fine. We're all here learning what we need to learn. And that's it. And I guess Spirit was going longer today. I know you have time with your family, whatever it is, go back to whatever you're doing. This is just a quick little, I call it a free flow. And that's it. And keep going. And you are doing amazing, even if you're not. And I'm going to say something. With affirmations, they do work. You see me evolve. You see it happen for me. But I do it. I have to do it. Think about all the programming you've ever had in your life. If stuff's not happening super fast, because there's some unconscious, subconscious BS going around in the back. Let's bring that out from the back of a collector right now. Let's see, it's right now, it's gone, it's transmuted back into unconditional love and peace and joy. It's gone right here for life. If you're in agreement with it, so it is. Thank you, Father. If you're in agreement with that, it's gone. But the only reason is you keep bringing it back. Like yesterday, a thought came that was old, way old, and for a very first time, I was just able to do what Moji. Check him out too, Enlightened Master on YouTube. I don't get nothing from it. I don't get no, and it wouldn't even matter if I did, but I don't. And this is what he said: it's a cloud passing. Those old thoughts, just let it go. When you start to do that, when you control, when you self-master this vessel, that being inside, all of it, then, man, it's beautiful. But you're going to have to feel those horrible pains. You're going to have to go through that. And I'm going to tell you something, and it's not to trigger anyone. This is because I know from experience. When I was younger, avoidance doesn't make it go away. Whatever it is, the problem, what issue, whatever. Avoidance doesn't, you might think you're avoiding now, but you keep avoiding, it's going to catch up to you. It might be not now. Might be 10 years from now. Might be 20 years from now. You never know. See, I deal with what it is right now. Deal with it. Because past is illusion, future is illusion, really. All we have is here. Take a deep breath. Be here. Unless I'm closing this channeling right now. And if you're in agreement with me, I'm going to send you some REIKI healing and positive healing energies and blessings and great luck and amazing, beautiful events in your life, unexpected events, and stuff that was for you way in the past that was beautiful, but you didn't think you deserved it. It's here now. Cannot be otherwise. It was just because it. So thank you, Father. I love you, and keep going. Remember, not everyone's going to love you, but I love you. I don't even have to know you. My soul knows you. I've been here many different times, send one ear out the other, many different past lives. But I know there's a reason. There's a reason for the season. Oh, thank you, Speaker. That was pretty good. There's a reason for the season. Remember that. Wherever you're at. Tower moments happen all the time. Whoo, good tower moment. Woo, not so good. But see, two sides. You can look at it here, or you can turn it around. Oh, well, okay. Perspective is everything. Blessings.